That's beautiful.
What'd you say, bitch?
I'll be all night long.
Oh, my tummy.
All right, you ready to give the old 1-2?
Get the old clacker going. 1, 2, 3. That was a good clap.
I didn't say cut last week, so we have to cancel everything.
Have you been thinking about it since?
Yeah.
Have you really?
Yeah.
Yeah. Every day.
Every day. I'm like, this is why my life's going wrong, because I didn't say cut.
Every freaking morning I wake up and I'm like, holy shnikes.
I'm like, whoa, whoa, whoa.
I woke up this morning, felt a little vertigo coming on. And I was like, it's because I didn't say cut last week.
I'm sorry.
That was an L King song.
We cannot play songs on here anymore, Tina. Do you want to make money on this podcast or not?
I didn't mean to. Will they really report us for that?
No, I think.
Okay.
I was just kidding.
We were just farting around. That was L King and Miranda Lambert's new song.
Love it. I have a new song on iTunes.
You do?
Yeah.
What is it?
It's called Guess What, Annie?
Can you play it?
Yeah, I can play it because
it's yours.
I own almost all the rights to it. I don't own the rights to the fucking, what's it called?
Well, then maybe, I just want the chance to be monetized.
As you can see here, it's a picture of me as a child.
Oh, my God.
I am irate.
And it's just the shittiest quality, but it's on iTunes.
And Molly, my cats, always try to run outside.
Yeah, if you go to iTunes.
Every time I
Open up the front door. Every time I open up the back door, the cats try to run that side.
they try
Dude,
to
you
run
really got a
past me
gift.
to get outside.
You really have a gift.
To get outside. Well, here's the deal.
Wow, look at her.
Tonight
She's
when I
fucking
open the door,
jamming. So,
Annie ran
are you going to
out.
make a music video?
I
She
should.
fucking
I'd like to make it with the guy that made the
ran out, looked back to me,
Shadow
and I
on
swear,
the track.
Did you have to pay him for that
swear
track?
she
Yes.
A lot.
laughed to me,
Couple
laughed
thou.
to me,
No, it's different.
and then ran away.
Here comes the good part.
Oh, yeah.
And I said, oh, Annie, come back, Annie. Come back to me, back to me.
Okay,
Wow.
there's varying levels.
No, that shit slaps. I've listened to it quite a few times. I love the way, like your voice, like you were like, and it goes up.
And that's all improv.
You're just improvising.
I'm just singing.
Well, not only are you just singing, you are feeling the beat. You're feeling the vibe. Like if you didn't have a musical side to you, there's no way you would have been able to make that song.
No, there would be no way.
Because you've got the music in you. You got that rhythm in you.
And if I sit down and say, I'm going to make a song, I can do it, but it's also like I just have to be feeling it. Like, oh, I feel like making a song.
What was the first song you ever made?
The one about Animal Crossing.
Okay, that's what it was. Fuck, that one was good.
I was going hard.
You talked. What was it with Tom Nook?
Because it's when I first started playing and I discovered all the villagers don't ever do anything. And I was the one doing all the work.
Yeah.
And
Tom Nook
Tom's
is
taking all the credit.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm paying him to basically work.
Yeah.
So I became angry.
There was a line you had about Tom Nook that just really hit home for a lot of people.
Fuck you, Tom Nook. That's probably what it was. Fuck you, Tom Nook.
Man. Yeah, that was a good one. The fact that Joe Biden didn't use that in his presidential campaign when he made a land on Animal Crossing is so mind-blowing to me.
And I think had I not used a curse word, maybe it would have been.
Mm-hmm.
Who knows?
I wonder if any of his people follow you. Some of Trump's people might follow you. I think they do.
Like people that know him?
Yeah.
Does he know anybody anymore?
Why? Because he's not on Twitter?
He's just a lone guy out there just doing whatever.
What do you think he's doing? And this is not a political podcast. I'm genuine. Like, do you think he's just playing golf? Like, I imagine, when you meet somebody that like talks about when they played basketball or football like 45 years ago, but they talk about it like, oh boy, it was yesterday.
Like Uncle Rico in
Yes.
football?
Uh-huh.
Yeah, he probably talks about being president. He probably plays a lot of golf. He probably goes to a lot of drive-thrus. And I imagine he does stuff on his phone. Maybe he pretends he's tweeting, like he just puts it in a note, like a little note, and pretends he sends it.
Yeah. He's like, hey, Siri, capitalize that word. It shouldn't be, though.
Hey, Siri, open up Candy Crush. I imagine he's on a very high level of Candy Crush. He's the best. No one's ever been as good as he is at Candy Crush.
He's number one at Candy Crush. You think he's doing a lot of drive-thrus?
Oh, I'm sure.
Is he I mean,
because I don't think old gal wants to. She's pissed.
She ain't cooking for him.
She ain't cooking for him. She's like fucking pissed, dude.
Well, she's just number one. She's too hot to cook.
Right.
She just is. You know what I mean?
I don't cook for you anymore, Donald.
Donald, I will not be putting your coffee in the microwave. Donald Trump likes his coffee like so hot that any normal person would have third-degree burns from it. But he's like, he wants it so hot that it's almost boiling, and then he just drinks it like normal.
No repercussions of his larynx.
No, none at all. It's like if I drink a beverage that's too hot, it ruins my week.
Is everything okay over there, Randy? Nope. You're really focused on that one monitor.
Well, you don't have to worry about the iTunes thing.
He's focused on these mid monitors.
Yeah, I'm good, thanks.
Are you going to say, we need to start over?
Because I swear to fucking God.
If you do, we'll just start over. It'll be
We're
no
done
big deal.
for. Yeah, man. I'm like, I highly doubt he's having a good time. Like, I feel whether you like Obama or Trump or whomever you like, it doesn't matter. I don't fucking care. I don't care about you. I think that when Obama left the White House and he was like, bro, we're going to Hawaii. Like, let's hang out. Let's go have quality family time, not worry about shit. Like, I feel like they just went and did it. But I feel like Trump is not having a good time.
I feel like Trump is like when we came back from being on tour.
Yeah, like
he's having a little bit of like, well, what do I do now?
Nobody even recognizes me. Nobody even recognizes me anymore.
I go out in the street and no one says a word.
I went in the street and somebody yelled, that man is so orange. And that's it.
And it's so orange.
I don't feel like he ever really yells either. You know what I mean? He just like changed. Like, even when he's really mad, like if I'm mad at somebody, I will be like, you know what? That is really fucking rude. Like I kind of got into someone's shit the other day about the Tiger Woods thing.
Uh-oh.
They were like, oh, I bet Tiger Woods was drunk. Blah, blah, blah. And I was like, dude, fuck you. That's such a shithead thing to say. Like, number one, who cares if he was drunk? He still deserves to keep his legs.
Right.
If he was drunk and driving. Like, it's not a good decision, but like, people are just so quick to like let everybody shit on them. And Trump doesn't have that kind of like inflection. Even in the press conferences or whatever that he'd do, he'd be like, you are so nasty. Melissa. That was nasty. Like, and that's he's not like, you're nasty. It's just it's almost more condescending. Like, can you imagine if somebody brought him the wrong food? He would just be like, wow. Wow. Can you believe this guy? Can you believe this guy?
You're fired. Get it? I used to say that on my TV show. You're fired.
Guess what? Gonna relive the glory days. You're fired. Apprentice. NBC.
Top rated. Never been a show so top rated.
Show so good. Survivor licked its nuts. I don't even know what channel Survivor was on.
NBC, CBS,
Oh,
one of those.
It's
There's
one of the big networks.
One of those two. ABC. It was either on ABC, CBS, or NBC.
That's
I don't
it.
know which one.
Nope. Either one. I can't imagine that he would be like a fun person to be around. But there was a customer the other day that came into my restaurant and they were talking. I'll tell you who the family is after this. I'm not gonna.
Famous fam.
Yeah, they're a very famous family. In St. Louis, and I don't know, there might be
Let
something.
me guess. The people from Carroll House Furniture.
Oh man, those are good commercials.
Sorry to interrupt you.
No, you're fine.
Look how red that screen is over there.
I know it's scaring me. Do you know what just happened to me? I saw that ranch packet behind you, and I was just sitting here thinking, like, boy, I'd love to eat me a salad right now.
Ooh, that sounds good.
I am hungry.
A salad from Tucker's.
I am fucking hungry, bro. That's why I'm trying to get my shift covered tonight. I'm trying to fucking eat, bro. I don't want to leave here, work out really quick, and go to work.
I'm going to Justin Ulrich's house tonight to be with the love of my life, Kevin.
Wait, Justin Ulrich?
Mm-hmm.
Rafe just texted me and said, he's been like, we've been dieting or whatever, and he's doing a way better job of it than I am. But we've been fasting, working out, dieting, and Rafe's down almost 40 pounds.
God.
And I know, is that crazy? In like 8 weeks, he's killing it. And he got these keto strips to measure if your body's in ketosis.
Mm-hmm.
And he pissed on one of them, and the color is at like you're in the most keto you can possibly be.
Oh my God.
And he goes, "Congratulations, we're having a keto baby," because it's a little test strip.
I've
like
used
this.
those before.
You have? Yeah, it's like that.
Oh my God.
Oh yeah, dude, that's a nice plum color.
He's ketoing
Like
it
my
out.
lips. Oh, he's on keto. Looks like there's a piece of shit on that bath rug, though, at the bottom.
Is he shitting or is he
No.
peeing?
Oh, he actually is on the toilet. Oh, my God, he has his boxers down. His boxers are full down.
He's poo-pooing. Let me get my glasses on.
Wow.
Look at his feet sitting there.
You know, my body goes into ketosis so quickly. I mean, I just...
Can you tell him to wipe that shit up off the carpet? That little piece of
Randy,
doo-doo.
show that to Randy. Look at this photo. You see at the bottom, there's like it looks like a little piece of shit on the fucking bath rug. It's definitely my makeup, but
Well,
I'll send it to you.
I got a little piece of poop on my rug.
I mean, my body, I stop eating carbs for 2 seconds. And I'm in ketosis.
I'm in deep ketosis.
Deep ketosis.
Deep ketosis.
I am full blown stage 4 ketosis.
Oh.
I'm in deep ketosis. Oh, man. Ketosis. Sounds kind of like Nancy Pelosi.
What is his nickname for Nancy?
I don't know. Sorry, hold on.
What is it? Hey Siri, are you there?
Hey Siri, what's it? What? Yeah, I don't. Nancy, nasty.
Nasty Nancy?
What is his nickname for her?
Popcorn Pelosi?
Not fun, popcorn corner Pelosi. Nancy Pelosi, more like she's grossy.
There's never been anyone grosser than Nancy Pelosi, okay?
Dummy. Okay, list of nicknames used by Donald Trump. Let's hit right on that. That is good.
I was listening to Matt D'Elia this morning, and he was talking about that, saying Lion Ted Cruz.
Oh, I love the nicknames. That's the thing. His nicknames are horrific. They're so fucking bad. What?
Look at all of them.
Joe Biden. Oh, Joe Biden.
Sleepy, creepy Joe. Corrupt Joe. I'm not going to say that one.
Which one?
Joe Hayden.
Oh,
This
my
one,
God.
I'm not going to say that.
Basement Biden.
Beijing Biden.
Oh, God.
I mean, you have to admit, these are pretty funny.
Yeah. Oh, that's what sucks and I will be honest with you still to this day. When Trump roasted Mike Bloomberg for not being able to like reach the podium, I mean, I laughed so fucking hard because that shit was funny.
I want to see what Pelosi is before we go on. Look at all these people. Little Marco.
Basically, brain dead Bernie. That one's boring. He called him the nutty professor. What?
Nancy Pelosi. Crazy. High tax, high crime.
Where is it? Oh, there it is.
13 lover. What does that mean?
MS-13 lover. He's so stupid, though. Like, I feel like this whole MS-13 is like it's not real. I don't think gangs are real. I've told people that. I just don't really think they're real.
Wait, what?
MS-13 is allegedly like a gang in LA.
I know, but you don't believe gangs are real?
I think it's like a scary word that people created. Like, I don't really think it's a thing. Watch me get clipped by a gang.
Yeah.
I don't
Nervous
know.
Nancy. Nancy. Antoinette.
Hers are not good.
Sorry, Trump. You didn't win.
I love that they wrote down cheating Obama, and that's the only thing. It's like, no, there were a lot more. Evan.
Jerry Nader.
You're
That Jerry. What an asshole.
Here's the funniest one. Evan McMullen is the former CIA operations officer. He was a 2016 independent presidential candidate. And Trump's nickname for Evan McMullen is Evan McMuffin.
There's no way that Trump's real. This has all been a ruse. And you can tell by these nicknames.
Joe Manchin, he calls him Senator Joe Munchkin.
Oh my God.
Oh my God. AOC, he calls her Ava Perone and
Oh my
Evita. What
God.
a fucking pile of
He's
shit.
so trashy.
Oh, yeah, these are trashy. This is like a guy who like loves wrestling so much and lives in a really small town and like fights in bars. And he's always making names up.
Jeff Sessions.
Mr. Magoo. That one's denied by Trump.
Remember Mr. Magoo?
Magoo.
Someone that has sex with their mother.
Oh, Elizabeth Warren, goofy. Uber left, Elizabeth Warren. Pocahontas. Well, she deserved that one.
Fake Pocahontas.
Fake Pocahontas.
Oh
the
my
Indian.
God.
Yeah. I mean, she did deserve that one. She lied. So.
Well, she's like any other American who thinks that they have a
For sure.
Cherokee princess in their family.
I like Elizabeth Warren. It's fine. But like.
Wait, what are these down here?
Okay. Oh, these are foreign leaders.
Let's skip those.
He
go ahead.
calls Gretchen Whitmer that woman from Michigan. What a
What the?
original. Oh, yeah. You talking about that woman from Michigan?
Let's go to the media figures.
Oh, those are good ones. Jim Acosta. Love Jim Acosta. Crazy Jim Acosta.
Steve Bannon, Skippy.
Sloppy
Sloppy.
Steve.
He does look like a sloppy guy.
Oh, he looks like a straight up alcoholic. You know when someone's nose is so red that you're like, boy, they are physically addicted to alcohol.
He looks like me, but a male version.
He called Samantha Bee no talent, Samantha Bee.
Oh, okay.
Which is so dumb. Stephen Colbert, that guy on CBS. Why does he call Chris Cuomo Fredo?
Don
Will you
Lemon.
click on Fredo? I don't know what he looks like. Down. Okay. Cool. We get it. Trump, you watch The Godfather.
Some of these I just don't know.
He calls Jonathan Carl cutie pie. What? Trump's like, I'm definitely not gay, but he is a cutie pie.
Wait, Michael Moore, he calls sloppy Michael Moore. He can't use sloppy twice.
But that's what he does. He used crazy for multiple people. Ooh, that's a good one. For Don Lemon.
Sour lemon.
Sour lemon. Can you just stop being such a sour lemon? I like the Morning Joe one. Scroll up a little. Those are good. Joe Scarborough, co-host of Morning Joe. I'm pretty sure he's a Republican. Morning Psycho. Morning Psycho.
Oh,
Morning
God.
Joe. More like Morning
Psycho.
And Psycho Joe. Little George and Little Wise Guy.
Chris Wallace. Mike Wallace wannabe. Holy shit, dude. Remember Mike Wallace?
Is that his dad?
I don't know.
It probably is. Holy shit. AOC +3. That's more condescending because like you can't even give them like all those bad bitches recognition. He's just like, it's AOC +3. And then Biden is Obama and Biden.
Jeff Bezos. Jeff Bozo.
And then Tim Cook, the CEO of Apple, he called him Tim Apple. Oh, dude. Oh, man. Like, I'm going to be honest. He has kind of changed the fucking game for nicknames, you know? Because you could just do whatever you want.
Oh, my God.
He calls Little Pump Little Pimp. That's probably what he thought the guy's name was. And he's so stupid. Okay, these are good ones. I can't believe there's a Wikipedia page dedicated.
I give props to whoever made this.
For sure. CNN, Clinton News Network, fake news CNN. My favorite one so far has definitely been Creepy Sleepy Joe. That's hilarious. The Lincoln Project, the Losers Project. Like, by his rules, you could just change one word and make it negative.
Oh, my God.
Like, it's like the Empire State Building. You could be like, the farting state building.
All right, I'm moving on.
Okay.
Fuck him.
Fuck, that's hilarious. Creepy, Sleepy Joe.
Creepy, Sleepy Joe.
Creepy, Sleepy Joe, good morning.
God, what a...
Good morning, Creepy, Sleepy Joe.
So, yeah, if you think you know what Trump's doing nowadays, write it in the comments. And you might say, where is the comment box? Anywhere you make it. You
On
make
Instagram.
a comment. I mean, there's a comment box anywhere.
There's a comment box in your brain, and that's what everybody needs to remember.
Just
Sometimes,
type it up.
Sometimes if you got something negative to say, you don't have to just comment something negative online. Put that comment in your mind.
And then examine yourself and say, why was I going to type that? Then ask the Lord for forgiveness.
Did I have to tell her that she's fat? Did I have to say I like her but not that other one? Probably not.
Probably not. But I did.
You probably didn't have to say it.
And I wish I would have put it in a little notes folder instead of typing it out on the internet.
First.
Did I have to say, if the caption is, I like softball, and clearly the woman has gained weight, am I also going to write, and food? Yeah, I'm going to write that. And then I am going to get blocked because I'm not going to get in an argument with...
I can't wait till I get to blocking level because right now I need whoever I can get.
I don't usually block, but I just thought, like, why do you follow me? You know that I'm fat. And food isn't the only reason people are fat. It happens to be the reason I'm fat. But that's not always the reason.
Could be a lot of stuff.
Could be I'm wearing a fat suit.
Could be that I'm being hilarious and wearing a fat suit.
You don't know.
Could be.
I would never think to say something so rude. Unless it's a good friend and we have a roasting thing going on.
Sure, we got a relationship.
And it's already established. Don't go on a stranger's page. And here's the deal. Yeah, I do like food, so you're not wrong. But that's not what you meant, ma'am. What you meant is, I like food to the extreme that it has caused me to gain a lot of weight.
When she wrote that comment, she was like, and food. You guys seen this?
And then she looked in the mirror and thought, looks like I like food too, according to my own standards.
She looked in the mirror and was like, think of me fondly.
And at first,
Yep.
I thought to myself, internet comments don't matter because I thought it was from a man. And comments from men don't matter because I'm sorry, Randy, men are trash.
I don't disagree with you. Fuck, man.
Then I realized it was from a woman and it cut me to my core
Yeah.
because women need to be helping women be women.
We're supposed to lift each other up by our tits.
We're supposed to grab our friend by a tit and pull them up till they're elevated.
We're not supposed to be looking around, saying nasty things to them. That's one thing I'll never understand. I once had a woman
Uh-oh.
come up to me after a show, and I think I've told this on here before, but I'll tell it again for those in the back who didn't hear it.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
Said, I hate female comedians. They just try too hard. But you are so great, blah, blah, blah. And I'm like, we need you to look inward, sister. I'm going to need you to turn around, open up your heart and mind, and look inside of it and wonder why you are trying to bring another gal down. Because that's not what we do here. And don't get me wrong. I'm not saying I'm some saint who's never had a nasty thought about another woman.
Oh, nasty.
For sure. I've thought
Nasty
about
Pelosi.
licking a nasty little Pelosi grossy.
We got
I've thought about it.
We got old tainted Tina over here saying stuff.
Tainted Tina. Yeah, Tainted Tina. That's me. And I've thought about saying bye-bye to the cockaroni and saying hello to the pussaroni.
Hello, Pussaroni.
What did I just say?
Can you cut that out, Randy?
Yeah, that needs to go. That was I was really in character too. I was like, bye-bye. I'm like kind of a female Trump. Maybe
Yeah.
like Tiffany Trump. Poor her, man. She really gets the shaft. But what I'm saying is I've had nasty thoughts about other women. There's been times this is how conditioned women are. There was one time where I was honestly like, there's too many women in this. And I'm supposed to be, like they don't make a lot of room for us. I can't get knocked out. And then I reevaluated what I said in my mind and was like, ew, that's gross as fuck. And then I thought about RBG. I hope it was her who said this, but I think someone asked her, like, when is there going to be enough women on the Supreme Court? And she's like, when it's all women and no one thinks about it.
Oh, yeah. Woo!
Yep.
Sorry, Randy. Didn't mean to yell in your ear.
I'm pretty sure it was her that said that. Now I need to look it up because if I'm speaking ill of the dead. I don't want to do that.
It doesn't matter. She's not alive anymore, so she can't hear it.
What? Yeah. Here it is. She was the second woman to be appointed to the Supreme Court. When asked how many of the 9 judges on the U.S. Supreme Court should be female, and at what point there would be enough women on the bench, Ruth Bader Ginsburg had a simple answer: when there are 9.
And then she went, burn.
And then she looked at you and said, "What's up, bitch?"
And she threw her microphone on the floor and then realized that she probably shouldn't have done that because it was a very expensive Shure microphone. So she picked it back up and placed it back in the microphone stand.
After she said that, she goes, "Excuse me, where's my makeup artist?"
Where's the script writer? I did not like that last thing. That was stupid.
Saying when there's 9, there's never going to be 9.
Let me guess. A woman wrote that? Jesus fucking Christ.
Wah, wah.
And she takes off her mask and she's a man underneath.
She's really Bill Clinton. She's like, oh, oh, tits.
Ranch! No, it's Tony Alamo.
It's Tony
He
Alamo.
takes
under
the
there.
mask off like this real slow and then goes, Ranch!
I'm so excited for that documentary.
Not me, because they should be giving us money.
Well, yeah, we brought him back to life, you know.
I mean, you're telling me that he went under the radar for 30 years and then all of a sudden women on Slop City podcast who get, I don't know, 1,000 listens a month? Or is it 10,000?
It's 10,000. It's more than 10,000, actually.
Wow. Are you telling me that this unprecedented podcast had nothing to do with the revival of Tony Alamo? Alamo! If the actor in that film ever says ranch, we are getting an attorney. We're taking all of our Patreon money and getting an attorney.
I'm going to slap a big old cease and desist right up in their penis holes.
If they don't cast me as Tony Alamo,
oh my God.
where's my sunglasses?
Man, that would be so fucking funny if you were the Tony Alamo.
What would be so funny is if in the documentary they said stuff that we said on the podcast that we created, like Tony didn't actually say those things.
Yeah.
Like if the guy's walking out of the jail and is like, where's my sunglasses? Somebody turn the air on. And the guard goes, we're outside, sir.
Or when Mr. Hanky and him got together and they like put that whole scene in there. It's like,
so not only are we suing them, but then also the creators of
South Park are going to sue us. They'll probably sue us.
Maybe we should
and
just
them.
be quiet then.
Yeah, I think maybe we should just lay low.
Just lay low. Ranch! He's laying on his bunk just screaming ranch, and everybody who's watching the documentary is like, what is going on here?
It's such a funny thing to scream as an elderly person. I mean, come on. Imagine if your grandpa that was, he's not in prison. Imagine your grandpa or your grandma or whatever they are. They're sitting in a chair, kind of taking a nap, sucking on one of those little strawberry hard candies. They're just like, oh, I love those. You don't like them that have the strawberry on the outside?
But then you get in the inside and there's like, it's gooey. It's like, what?
They're so good. You're very wrong. But imagine your freaking G-Ma or G-Pa is like taking a quick little nappy, and they're like.
And you don't know if they're alive or they're dead. Do they have their hat on their face?
100%. That's what the hands signify. I should have done the act out. It's like.
Grandpa, are you alive? Look at Grandpa, he's sleeping. Grandpa, are you awake or are you dead? What? Did you say achoo? It's hard to tell because he always puts his hat on his face when he's sleeping. He's adjusting his hearing aid. Look at Grandpa. His mouth is wide open. He looks like he's deceased. What, Grandpa? Grandpa? Oh, shit, you scared me, Grandpa.
The candy flies out of his mouth and into his grandson's mouth. Come here! I know the Heimlich! He just starts punching.
Holy shit.
Ranch. Yeah, I don't know, man. But back to our female thing, I think that women are sometimes like conditioned to be like, they only made room for one of us.
Right.
And any minority probably feels like that at times. So it's kind of scary. But listen, y'all, we got to lift each other up. Can't be grabbing people by the bootstraps. We need to be grabbing them right by their titty or by their cooter. Remember, if any of you guys have seen It's Always Sunny, one time, Mac does a lift with Dee where he straight up picks her up by her cooter.
Wow.
That's what we need to be doing to other fellow women.
When he put her down, did he smell his hand?
No, it was actually very funny. They were like, man, that was a good lift. Because he just grabbed her by her cooter and their husband and wife in real life. Which is great.
And just lifted her up in the air.
Let me show you a screenshot from it.
I wish somebody would do that to me. I'd feel footloose and fancy free.
I'm sorry. Say that again. Just one more time.
I said I wish someone would do that to me because I would feel footloose and fancy free.
Sure. So to you, what does that idiom mean?
It means I would just...
You're just kind of...
I'd be up in the air, just my arms would be going around like I'm doing some sort of dance or...
Gotcha. I gotcha. Okay, that makes sense now.
I would be footloose. My feet would not be whirring. They'd be off the ground.
Sure. You just be really in the moment. Getting cootered up. Okay, I'll find that for you later. It's very funny.
My cooters...
I never did the pairs figure skating stuff. Because I didn't want somebody grabbing my cooter.
And spinning you around?
Like
a basketball?
I can barely trust myself. You think I'm going to trust another human? I was always jealous of the pairs people, though, because it was cool. And they always had, like, a cool bond.
Oh, I'm sorry. Maybe Rafe can take up ice skating.
Yeah. Sure.
Spin you around on his shoulder.
I'd put y'all to shame if I went ice skating with you.
You would, because I would be holding onto the wall with my feet going back and forth real fast, because that's all I can do.
You'd be like, oh.
I've tried it several times, just never could get the hang of it.
You ever figure skated, Randy?
I've ice skated. I've never figure skated.
Well, that's what I meant. Ice skate.
Are you good at it?
I can do it a little bit. I used to be very good at roller skating.
He can get some laps going.
Yeah, I don't usually fall, although it's been a while.
It's been a while.
I think the design is faulty. They got such a thin blade. They should make it like a big block. Then everybody can ice skate.
But then you don't have any room to move around. That'd be like wearing platform heels on the ice. You know what I'm saying?
If they just made it one big rectangular thing, people could just go. Why does it have to be a blade?
But I mean, you couldn't really like stop if you needed to. Like, think about that. How do you stop?
You just run into the wall.
You run directly into a Pepsi ad on the wall.
How do you stop with regular skates?
What
ice skates?
Oh, you turn your foot to the right and stop.
And does ice fly up?
Oh, yeah. It's sick as fuck, dude. You ever want to roast somebody? Just walk up and be like, hey, what's up? And you stop real quick.
And ice will
fly up.
Flying?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So it's not, you don't go frontward? Because I know some ice skates have a beveled edge on the front.
They do. Most of them should.
Is that to kill people with?
Yeah, that is actually, what it originally was made for was in case somebody ever survived a plane crash and was abandoned and stranded on an island for years. I mean, we're talking straight up years.
Okay.
And their name was Tom Hanks.
Okay.
And they needed the figure skate to
Open cans?
open coconuts.
Okay.
And stuff like that. So
every pair of ice skates was made for that intention?
just in case anything ever happened.
That is really thoughtful. I guess the inventor of the ice skate really had a traumatic experience where they had to make every single pair of ice skates able to open up a cocoa nut.
Yeah, it's pretty amazing. I'm honestly like racking my brain right now. Like, what is it for? Is it for when you do like a triple Lutz or what? If you do a Lutz jump?
Probably. It's probably called a Let's Jump Beveled Edge.
Let's jump beveled edge. Let's see. Do they all have? Yeah, they all have it.
I always assumed it was the break.
I can't even handle how cute these are. They're cheetah.
Those are really cute.
Oh, they're precious.
I mean, why the blade? I just don't understand that. Just give me a big block.
Then you need to create your own, okay? Because these are, I mean, I'm telling you.
And
You got to have the blade. You can't be doing jumps if you don't have the blades.
well, what about for just a regular old everyday ice skater who doesn't want to jump or do tricks, spin, or stop with the side?
Then you just slowly do, the you glide. It's just a nice, easy glide. It's like walking.
But when I
You don't want to be walking like.
but when I walk, my shoes are not making my ankles go to the sides. I'm walking on a flat surface. When I'm on an ice skate, my legs are going.
Fuck, that's totally happened to me before when I'm wearing a shoe with like not a lot of support and I'm like walking. I'm like,
I mean,
oh,
come
it's
on.
horrifying. Yeah, well, because I mean, the ice skating is really for chosen people. That's what it really comes down to.
Have they ever had an ice skate that looked like a ski, like a mini ski? That'd be good. So they have the ice skate boot, then it hits a mini ski on the bottom where it's
No, dude.
Can somebody create these things for people that, like me, who are
Wanting to figure skate.
want to figure skate and don't have the ability to stand on a little knife, a little butter knife?
Standing on a little tiny butter knife.
You mean you tell me somebody glued a butter knife to the bottom of their boot and then thought they're...
That's how they started it. It was like some lady had like her little boots on and she's like, oh, God, I just wish I could jump around. Oh. And then they're eating dinner that night and she sees a butter knife like moving on a piece of bread. She's like, a big light bulb goes off and she goes, whoa. And she just taped it on and.
Well, there was probably a whole montage scene with the song playing over. It shows her like at the work table with the butter knife, like looking at it with a
Definitely
soldering
a montage.
gun. And then she has like a welder's mask on. She puts it, there's like sparks flying everywhere.
They never really show in a montage, they never really show the parts that really happen, Like they only show the like, aha, I had a light bulb moment and not the times when people are like, and I'm just talking montages in general.
Right.
They don't ever show the part where somebody's like, okay, I'm going to do this. I'm going to sit down. I'm going to write. I'm going to do it all. And then they end up being like, no. And then they go and sit on the couch or they get high or they do whatever, They
Taking
go
a
and do
shit.
something totally different.
Sitting on the phone on the toilet for 30 minutes straight.
Yeah,
There's
and they're like
nothing
looking
happening.
over at like their notebook or their laptop and what they need to be doing. They're like, they don't ever show that. I don't know if I've ever seen a totally real montage.
I saw a montage. I've been watching Discovery of Witches, and they did a montage of her learning some magical spells.
What is Discovery of Witches?
It's a program about witches,
Okay.
vampires, and demons, spelled DEAMON. spelled differently. 'Cause
Damon.
they're like in England or
You ever
somewhere.
sent an email to the wrong
Mailer Damon?
Oh man.
Did I just have the devil come up?
That is scary.
It is so spooky.
Mailer Damon. I'm like, it's his name. Like, who created that to come back?
And the thing is, you send an email and it's an important one. And you're like, send. And then if something comes back, you're like, oh my God, they already. Wait a minute.
It's horrifying. Like, I am imagining that person to be dead.
There's no such email.
Mailer Damon. Oh my God.
Mailer Matt Damon.
What? Is that how the demon is spelled?
I think so. I just briefly saw it. Well, anyway.
Oh, it is horrifying.
So it's a program about a witch, and she. Do I give spoilers?
She's
a witch.
Is it fictional or is it a documentary?
It's it's a series based on 3 books, a trilogy.
So it's fiction. So you're watching this new program.
Watching this new program.
And they got Mailer Damons in it.
This guy is so hot. The vampire. When he first
he as
started,
hot as the guy in The Witcher?
I don't know.
Give me this.
This guy's name is Matthew
McConaughey.
Matthew McConaughey. My name is Matthew McConaughey.
Oh, God.
Matthew. I've been trying to do Matthew McConaughey.
You have?
Yeah, just then.
Oh. Life rips, man.
So, in this program, the gal is dating a vampire, a witch and a vampire dating. How could that ever work? I don't know. We're going to see.
And what are vampires, just quick run by, what do? They suck blood. They only eat blood and onions, right?
I don't know about the onion part.
Okay.
But apparently in this program, a lot of the stuff we know about vampires, it's just folklore. He can go out in the daytime. He's fine.
Oh, he's out partying. Does he sparkle?
No, he
under
doesn't
the
sparkle.
sun?
He doesn't sleep in a casket.
Yeah, every vampire I know, they always be sleeping in a casket.
They love caskets.
It's really freaking something.
So the first episode, I thought, oh, God, this guy's spooky. And then he, that guy's hot, too.
I mean, he is unbelievably hot.
Wow.
I think you and I just have a proclivity to Renaissance kind of men.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
And there's time travel in Discovery of Witches. Favorite.
Literally, my clitoris just gave me a little nod.
I was like,
It was kind of just like, I'm here.
I'm here. Look at him in the bathing tub.
Oh my God, he's so fucking hot. Henry Cavill, Geralt, Riviera.
I'm all about that lifestyle.
Oh God, he's fucking hot.
Look at his leg up in the air.
I know, I want to fucking die.
He's no Jamie Fraser, though.
Really?
Would fight for Jamie Fraser.
I would let this motherfucker plow me. Oh, I am serious.
Whoa,
and
hello.
I have this thing when someone's really hot that I'll kind of be like, they would never want to have sex with me. I'm like, I'm just not good enough. And and I see super hot people like Bunny and whomever. And I'm like, everyone wants to have sex with them, And then I'm like, they wouldn't have sex with me. But this guy, I'm like, dude, I would be so into it that he would probably get so grossed out and leave. You'd probably be like, okay, are you okay?
You're too much. You really want me
You'd
too
be like,
much.
whoa, you're literally coming right now.
I've only taken off your slacks.
My slacks.
Now look up Discovery of Witches.
Okay, so this program's on Netflix?
It's on Sundance.
Oh, okay. So on Hulu or whatever bullshit? You don't know.
It's on Sundance. I had to get the Sundance app to watch it.
Did you read these books? How'd you find this show?
Well,
I just like knowing how you find things because you're not like someone that's like, yeah, just plopping down on Netflix tonight, just gonna look around and see what's going on.
Well, one of the fellas from Outlander's on there. He hasn't made it yet. Stephen Cree. I mean, look at him. And he's not like, when you first look at him, you're like, he's not that hot. But then you realize he's a vampire and he could kill her at any moment. And somehow that's so hot. I don't know why. Maybe I like to be killed.
Maybe that's the kind of porn, like that's the kind of stuff you're into.
And he also like,
I think it's because he's not supposed to be, you know what it is? It's that he's not supposed to be someone that she trusts and loves. And he's such a good vampire. It's like, oh my God, he's such a good white man. Like he didn't kill me.
well,
And he could ruin my life.
He resists. Like everything in his being is to want to bite her and eat her.
Mm-hmm.
But he loves her.
So he doesn't do it.
So he doesn't do it. But the first time I saw a really hot thing from him was she was out like jogging or something. And he was like, picked up her jacket and smelled it. And then he was like, walk away from me. Do not run. Walk away. Because
Whoa.
like if she ran, then his instinct would take over and he would eat her.
You were really into
And
that.
I was like, ho, I wouldn't run, sir. Okay? I can't. So I wouldn't.
Physically cannot run.
So I would walk past you in a meandering manner.
I would walk past you and say, excuse me.
I'd say, whoops.
Ooh.
Can I have my jacket, please?
You say, oh. It's a little cold out there, so I'm going to need that fucking jacket. And he's in there just literally has your jacket wrapped around his penis, like just jerking it off.
It reminds me of cat when a cat's sniffing and then they look up and their tongue's like, we've talked about it before. I forget what the reflex is.
Yeah. Say my name.
That woman right there, the actress.
Yeah.
She has like her kids on the set. She's like breastfeeds in between things. I just think she's really cool.
Interesting.
Teresa
And
Palmer.
there's 2 seasons of it. All right.
I'm on season 2. I haven't gotten to the Outlander guy yet.
Oh, so he shows up in season 2.
Yeah.
And
You want to know how I really got into the show? This is so embarrassing to tell this story.
oh God.
I'm so embarrassed. So I'm in all these like Outlander groups and stuff, right? Well, not a lot. I'm on like 2 Outlander groups.
Why?
Because I'm a nerd and I love Outlander.
Okay. Are you like commenting on
No.
things? Oh, so you're just a person who...
Actually, I didn't find out from that. I found out from my sister. My sister sent me a Twitter link from Stephen Cree, who is an actor on Outlander, that said he was doing like they had like a Zoom thing where like a couple people could go in and talk to him for a while.
So you paid $10,000 to get in there.
I paid, I think it was $115.
Oh, did you really?
But it was like 40 minutes. But it was only me and 2 other girls at the same time. Like they only did like 4 people at a time. And they were, all the people in there were more fans of this show than Outlander. But like the one girl like recognized the one girl recognized me and was like saying, well, she's famous too.
Wait, a girl that was in the thing?
Yes.
Oh, fuck.
It was just funny. She's like, so what do you do? So I was explaining to him like,
Did he follow you on shit after?
no.
Oh. So what kind of questions were you asking him in this thing?
It was weird. Like we weren't, a lot of people were asking about this show and asking about those 2 people. My question to him, I was like, I wasn't even asking questions. I was just sitting there laughing. And he was also, he had gotten there late. So my Zoom background, I put a picture of him from Outlander that said I'm late, which of course brought the house down.
Yeah.
Crushed.
Crushed.
At the end, he's like, Libbie, did you want to ask something? You didn't ask any questions. And I said, well, actually, I want to ask you about the leg in Outlander because he has a peg leg in Outlander. And so they have the peg leg, but he has his actual leg. So here's the peg. Mm-hmm. He has his actual leg bent on top of it, and then they put like a green sock on it so you can't see it. So I was just asking if he had to walk around with that because I was curious. So he's explaining it.
So what was the verdict?
Yes, he did walk with it.
Yeah, that's like that commercial I did. Remember where they had to tuck my leg in for the prosthetic?
Yes.
Yeah. Oh, damn. Okay, hold on. So this was the actor, and there was a director on there too on this
it was
Zoom call?
The actor and 2 other fans. There was a lady who organized all this. She comes in at the beginning, it's like, okay, have fun. And then she like leaves and she watches to make sure everything's cool. Cause you can't like ask questions about politics or sex or, stuff like that.
Yeah. It's just about the show or whatever.
But how fucking nerdy am I that I went to a chat?
I love it. I think it's very cute, actually.
It's so nerdy.
Wait, so this famous actor that you're obsessed with, you were just creaming in your pants when he came on.
I'm not as obsessed with him as I am with Jamie Fraser. I really like him and I like his character. And I think his Twitter presence and Instagram presence, he's so funny. But I wouldn't shit my pants.
What's his name on Instagram?
Stephen Cree with a V. So they were all asking questions about this, and I was like, well, I guess I'll start watching it now. Everybody likes it. I go, wait, girls, tell me, is there time travel in it? Because if there's time travel, I am in.
And they're
like, yes.
Oh, my God. How do you spell Cree?
Cree.
Got it. The Stephen Cree?
The Stephen Cree.
Why does he have a microphone?
Let me see.
In his photo? Is he a stand-up comedian?
No.
I don't like that.
Maybe he was talking at a...
I just love that he was like, okay, so what do you do, Libbie?
Well, it's like, wait a minute. What are they talking about?
So what were they saying about you? They were just like, she's famous. It's kind of a big deal. Or were like when you got in, were they like, whoa, are you the McRib lady?
No, I forget how it started. There was an older woman. I'll show you the picture of all of us in there. Because, of course, there's screenshots of all of us in there. The older woman was talking, and because he was late, so we were all sitting there talking. And
he was like, oh, I'm so sorry. I was so busy traveling the universe.
His kid apparently was on his phone. He's like, the phone starts ringing, and she hangs it up. I'm like, who's calling? It's really Scottish. That sounded nothing like him. She goes,
he is Scottish.
Yeah.
Yum.
I think the girl said we're having like a 2-for-1 or something. Like a 2-for-1. What's it called? 2 celebrities in one.
Hold on a second. He's verified and has less followers than you.
I was getting ready to ask, did you tell him you have like more than twice as many followers
than
he does?
Why would I say that?
You should, Libbie.
Fuck him.
Nobody cares about that.
I'm joking.
It's because he's on TV. But we're changing it up.
The Scotsman magazine. Let me look at this.
She goes, well, I know you. I know you from Instagram. You're pretty famous. And I'm like, what? She's like, I saw your Outlander video. And I go, which one? And I guess she had seen the one where I made where it was, I put myself in the scene with Jamie Fraser.
This is so cool. I love it. I don't think it's nerdy. I mean, it is nerdy, but I think it's really cute. I think it's cute. I love how happy everybody looks in that photo. Like, you guys look like you're laughing your asses off.
We were having a good time.
The ladies are cool. I wonder how many times they've gotten, like, really creepy people in there.
Oh, I'm sure. I'm sure you've seen some shit because the list of rules that she sent was, like, that fucking long.
Really?
Just, like, you cannot ask sexual questions. You cannot ask sexual relationship questions about their co-stars. You cannot talk about politics. You cannot, what's it called? hoard all the questions. Like, give everybody a turn. It was a lot of shit.
Oh my!
She goes, one of them was, do not scream.
So that means like when they probably log in, people are like,
Like you went, like when you went back to smoke by the tour bus and everybody went,
yes, like that. I was like, oh, calm down, ladies.
it's just me. I'm just a regular person out here smoking. No big deal.
I'm just a regular guy, everybody. What are you doing? Calm down.
It's me, Tainted Tina.
It's me. It's me. Hold on. It's me, Tainted Tina. What if I changed all of my like names and everything to Tainted Tina? On
I would love
stage,
it.
I would just ask you to introduce me as Tainted Tina. Give it up for Tainted Tina. And I come up to the song Tainted Love.
Tainted love, oh baby. Tainted Ranch.
Wow, you really are a super Outlander fan. I love it. I just think it's cute. I love that. I think if I was to do something like that, I would just be very weird.
It's very weird.
Like, it would be weird in the moment.
It's weird because I know.
Did everybody follow the rules? Were they
Yeah.
all just asking questions about the show and they were all just like, oh my God, we're just huge fans of the show and this is really fun?
And he made it so easy that, like, they didn't even have to ask a lot of questions. Like, he just was talking about, you know, being an actor or with COVID stuff and now how stuff is starting to pick back up. He just made it really easy. But it's weird for me to think he knows that we all paid to see him.
Yeah.
Like, the whole thing is weird. Like, we know that you're not sitting here because we're friends. We paid you, but he made it not, like, nice. It wasn't awkward.
Yeah, but that's like the same thing with us in shows. We're not friends with the people that come, but they come out to see us and pay us for our time.
We are friends, though, aren't we?
I mean, you and I are kind of friends.
Aren't we friends with the people that come?
Not like good.
I feel like we know a lot of people, though.
Who, you and I?
Yeah.
Like what, fans and
Yeah.
shit? Yeah, for sure. We're about to see some fucking dope-ass fans in Phoenix when we go in a few
Like
weeks.
Natalie. Hello, my favorite.
I cannot wait.
I'm so excited to meet Natalie.
We
I
have
can't
one. We
stand
have
it.
1 month. I really hope the weather is going to be nice.
How would
It's going to be warm.
is it cold in Phoenix?
I don't know. I'm just scared. I just want nice weather.
All I know is when I was there this summer, I thought, how do people even live here?
Oh, it was that hot?
I walking across a parking lot, I thought, how do people exist here? It was like scorching.
Cool.
And I was like, oh, am I burning alive?
I always like get right when the winter starts. I think I have this like internal thing where I'm like, this is going to be a good one. I'm going to be positive. I'm going to still take care of myself. I'm going to mentally work on myself. I'm going to work out. I'm going to eat healthy. I'm going to do, I'm going to do things that make me feel good. And I'm going to wear sweaters every now and then. And it's like, it's going to be good.
Sweaters.
Going to wear a few sweaters, my nice boots, wear my parka, and I'm ready to rock. And like, I always wish for one big snow every winter. And I like it in the beginning, and then it starts to get really grueling. And we did end up getting one big snow or whatever last week, which I liked. I like to have one day with a big snow. That's just me personally.
It was nice.
I like it. I like to have a day off where it's like nobody can go anywhere. Like the snow is that bad. You know what I mean?
Yes. And you can really wear a sweater on a day like that.
Oh, dude, I wore a freaking sweater, no undies, no bra. Commando.
You just had a sweater on with no pants or anything?
Oh, dude, walking around all willy-nilly up and down the street, snow boots, saying, hey there, you want to come on in this side of here?
Do you sit without underwear on that
No, I'm
on your
joking.
couch?
No, God, no. There'd be discharge everywhere. I'd have little stains all over it. I can't take that chance. And what if I fart and a little piece of shit comes out?
Your couch is ruined.
It's done for. I can't do that. But yeah, I love the winter for a little bit, and then now I'm getting to the point where I'm like, all right, I'm over it. Because I love the hot weather,
Especially because they're having these nice days, and it's like, oh, there's a hope for humanity again.
Yep.
The zoo looked like 8 billion people were there when I drove by. I'm like, people are starting to live again.
I know. Well, and that's the thing. I think like even with COVID and shit like that, it's like you can still go outside and you just feel better. At least that's how I am. I'm very much like a outdoors person. We
You
know
fucking
that.
love
I
the
fucking love the
outdoors.
outdoors. They feed my soul.
You love it. I love it too. I love it to be outdoors.
I just love sweating.
I like
too.
to sweat.
Makes me feel good.
I like nature.
It feels like there was a productive cough that happened. You know when you've had a cough that's really hacky for a few days and it's like nothing's coming out, but then once that motherfucker starts getting productive, it's like, this is good. We're in a good spot.
This is good.
That's how I feel when I start to sweat when I'm outside.
Oh,
Plus,
yeah.
I'm getting some sun. I'm sweating. I'm all over I love it.
Airing your pussy out.
I'm getting airing that thing out, brother. I shower more in the summer, too.
You
People
have
should
to.
be grateful for that. I'm showering almost every day in the summer.
Oh, God, I have to shower every day if I go somewhere. If I'm home, I'll not take a shower for a week.
Yeah.
Boy, do I stink.
Oh, Justin just gave me a little drive-by look.
She just gave you a little wink. She like, hey.
She just gave me a little kissy.
She said, hey, honeys, Justin's here.
Justin's here. We love you, Justin. All right. Well, my internal shit clock's brewing, as we all know.
Yeah.
So it's about time for me to dump out.
Yeah.
Get to dumping.
Better get to dumping before it gets a crumping.
Thanks for joining us here live on Slop City Podcast.
Yeah, and thanks to everyone for being so nice about the monetizing things. We had a comment from somebody because as all of you should know, if you're super fans, we got monetized on YouTube. Super exciting. Never been that excited to see an ad on a video. I was fucking hyped. Someone commented and they were like, my boyfriend skipped an ad and I heard it from the toilet and screamed at him. I was like, that's what I'm talking about.
That's so nice.
We are the world. All right. Love y'all.
We are the children. Okay, love you. And don't forget to say, cut. Randy let me not say cut last week. And he knew it. He just kept it flowing. Ranch! Oh, Randall, you're the best.